Ladies and gentlemen, one half of the women's tag team champions, one half of memory, TALIAH Silver, looking to qualify for the women's Big Bang Brawl alongside her partner TALIAH Mabry, who qualified last week. Are we going to see an entire women's tag team in the 6-woman ladder match that takes place in a few weeks' time, announced by our illustrious anonymous general manager of the academy, brandishing that new women's tag belt with pride? And her opponent, Madame Mystique, hailing from Havana, Cuba, committed to the art of lucha libre, looking to get revenge for Kia from last week, looking to make sure that at least one member of their team makes it to the Big Bang Brawl. Has not been in action since the Queen of the Hill. But looking to dust off those cobwebs and earn a spot in the ladder match. Ladies and gentlemen, this match is a qualifier and it's set for one fall. Madame Mystique and TALIAH both go for very early moves, but neither are able to connect. Madame Mystique a little quicker on the response. Beautiful stunner from TALIAH early doors. But Mystique able to get a little bit of control now. And we can see that mobility from the mistress of lucha libre. Beautiful springboard move as well. Catching TALIAH Silver right in the middle of the ring and then back up to the top rope. Beautiful splash. Going for the cover. Looking for an early victory. Kick out. Very late kick out from TALIAH. I do believe that the speed and athleticism of Madame Mystique might be catching the Silver off guard. Big knee. Off of the ripcord. And another standing moonsault. Goes for another pin. Maybe trying to steal it this time. No, this time TALIAH a lot more aware. Able to get out of that pinning combination. TALIAH off the ropes again with a second stunner. And a Hurricane Rana to boot. TALIAH also very, very agile. Very similar move sets in the art of lucha libre. Going for the pin here. Kick out at one. Yeah, these two trained together prior to VWA Academy, so they have very similar styles in terms of high flying, high octane moves. And go for a third stunner off of the handspring. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And a knee of their own. Very back and forth between these two, and a second Spanish fly. And a second knee as well. TALIAH's been trained by a myriad of people. Madame Mystique, Lilith Azriel, TALIAH Mabry, who herself was trained by Adam Smith. A very varied, colorful bag of tricks TALIAH has. Has Madame Mystique caught up in the corner. Beautiful drop kick. And going for the cover. Ricocheting off of that turnbuckle pad. Is that going to be it? No, a kick out at one from Madame Mystique. And a massive possum kick. Standing moonsault. But TALIAH immediately back on her feet. And a standing stomp. Madame Mystique able to Hurricane run her way out of it. Again, very back and forth. Madame Mystique refusing interview earlier tonight. Simply wants to let her in-ring capabilities do the talking. Moonsault off of the top rope from TALIAH, looking to put it away. Punch there, taking the Big Ben Brawl. No. Not on this occasion. Big stomps. Trying to keep the pressure up on Madame Mystique. They're able to break through defenses. Poison Rana! Off of the springboard, looking for the cover. Looking to put this match away. Kick out from Silver. Able to deadlift TALIAH onto her shoulders. Into a DDT. And now a handspring of her own into the enziguri. And a spinning kick. Looking to finish it off, but TALIAH was able to answer. Rolling out of the way. And Mystique forced to retreat to the outside, but TALIAH makes her way to the top rope. Double stomp, letting gravity do all the work. Count of 4 now. These women cannot win outside the ring. Not had a lot of count-out matches so far tonight, but a massive DDT! And now TALIAH taunting to the crowd. Count of 7, these women have to get back in the ring. And they do so. TALIAH with control off of the top rope. Massive crossbody to the spine of Mystique. And they're targeting that left wrist to the top rope again. Oh my! I don't know how many spins that was, but TALIAH looking to put it away. Kick out at 2.5. Running uppercut from Mystique. Looking for the spin kick, cut stomp! And now Mystique on the top rope, lining up the shot. Beautiful famouser from Madame Mystique. In the name of Kia, kick out a 1. TALIAH able to kick out a 1 from that. And Mystique just continuing to try to apply the pressure. Big kick. Hurricane Rana plants TALIAH down into the mat. Beautiful ripcord knee as well. And now Mystique gloating to the audience. And there it is, there's the Bulldog. There is the Bulldog from Madame Mystique. Kick out at 2 from TALIAH Silver. Magic of the mask, not able to put this one away. TALIAH now trying to mount some kind of offense. Madame Mystique sent to the outside. These two tag team stars putting on one hell of a single showing for our Academy attendance Both having to recover on the outside. At a loss for words, a loss of breath. Mystique heading back inside. Breaking the count. Now going over to the top rope as TALIAH tries to make it to her feet. But there's the Meteora from the top rope to the outside. Incredible height and distance from the mistress of Lucha. TALIAH's in a bad way here. Huge takedown on that unforgiving outside floor. These women need to get back in the ring if they want to avoid the count out. Mystique able to avoid running into those steel steps, but the ripcord knee from TALIAH brings her down. Count of 5. And there's the knee! And now just shaking off the cobwebs. Count of 7. They need to get back in the ring. We're seeing shades of Adam Smith from TALIAH here. Mystique back in the ring. TALIAH follows suit. These women have to be running on empty. Another springboard crossbody. TALIAH looking to find something, anything that can put away Mystique. Both of them washed out though. Energy, adrenaline, all sapped. Nothing left to give. Going for the cover. Is TALIAH going to be able to put this one away and join her tag team partner? Memory needs to put a little bit more down if they want to solidify a position in the Women's Big Bang Brawl. Now TALIAH retreated to the corner, but Mystique is there looking on. Beautiful kick. And there is a beautiful 360 on the top rope. Massive frog splash. And an Arabian press. Mystique. Deadlifting TALIAH up into another DDT. Is that going to be the end? Kick out at 2. Neither of these women have been able to put one another away. They've survived DDTs, splashes, top rope stomps, drop kicks. Went for the split moonsault, but TALIAH with a German suplex able to get out of the way, and Mystique is back on the outside. TALIAH taunting with Madame Mystique, beckoning for her to get back in the ring, stalking her prey. TALIAH finally breaking the count. Face first onto the floor. And now the count's going to restart, this time with Mystique in the middle of the ring. TALIAH getting to her feet. Has to get back in. And now Mystique goes outside and back in, sure. Beautiful arm drag toss. And Mystique maintains control. There's the spin kick. Is that going to be it? Mystique to put it all away. TALIAH just reaches for the ropes. But Mystique looking to put the final stamp on it Magic of the mask. And it connects. Goes for the cover. Is that gonna be it? And it is. Mystique answering for Kia's loss last week. Madame Mystique has qualified for the Women's Big Bang Brawl. Congratulations to Madame Mystique. Sending a message to everyone backstage. And ladies and gentlemen, your penultimate match of the night. Punk Kid has decided to step into the ring with our newest signee at the VWA Academy, Max Steel.